Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. The name of this lesson is going to be entitled, So You Do Know the Name. And that was said to me by a man when I was in the hospital, and I'm just going to give my testimony of the account. A lot of brothers know about it, but I'm going to make it brief. And basically, this is going to serve as an admonishment and a warning for brothers not to take the name of the Lord and the Son in vain, not to deny the name of the Lord and the Son, and not to follow a guy that's kicked out of GMS. All right, not to follow a guy that follows out the truth, man. Because once you follow out the truth, that's it for you, man. And them same demons that got it out for you right now, they gon' hop on you, man. And if you follow a guy that follows out the truth, them same spirits that's on him gonna hop on you, man. All right, the guy that's speaking against the elders or call brothers robots and shit, whatever, man. But basically, I'm just gonna get into it. It's just my brief account of what happened. It was around April of 2011. Basically when I was in the Chicago camp, I started going off by talking to this guy named Batak, who was kicked out. Batak, he was the head of the Chicago camp, and because I was in Chicago when this happened to me, Batak was the head of the camp, but, the elders had removed him from his position, and he was suspended for a while because they were showing mercy on him, but he just couldn't understand where he was going off at because he was teaching false doctrine, and he was wanting to get brothers to follow him, basically, but, he was suspended, and later on he was fully out. But, I was keeping in contact with him because I thought he was sincere. I thought he was a man of the Lord. And long story short, I'm keeping in contact with this guy, and I'm talking to brothers back and forth from the Mississippi camp, and they telling me not to keep talking to this guy, man. And then the elders even said not to talk to him, but me being hard-headed, I kept talking to this guy who was kicked out, who wasn't right. And long story short, I had demons on me, man. The Lord put demons on me, because the same way he was thinking, I started thinking, man. And, one day I had found myself blessing him in the name of the Lord and the Son, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But when I said it to him, when I blessed him in the name, I didn't mean it, because I looked at him from the brother's point of view, saying how he was going off and the Lord going to destroy him. So, when I said the name, I didn't put power behind it. I didn't mean it, man. So I took the name of the Lord and the Son in vain. And when I did that, it was a wrap. I started losing sleep because I felt bad for what I did, man. For taking the name of the Lord and the Son in vain. And I'm losing sleep. I lost my appetite. And next thing you know, the things that I would see in my sleep or while I'm dreaming, it started manifesting in reality to me, man. And I started going the hell off, man. When I had a lesson prepared to go into the origin of Easter, that week, I was going to bring it out on the highways. And basically I was all messed up. I couldn't even speak, man. I couldn't even teach. The demon that was on me had tied my tongue up, man, to where I couldn't even talk, man. And I was feeling like an animal, basically. And, the brother Mayak Allah, the head of the Chicago camp, had asked me what's going on with me. And, I had said, I couldn't really talk. I couldn't talk, but, I was fumbling. And, he had asked me what's the name of the Lord and the Son. And I knew I had denied the name previously, So I said the Most High and the Son. And from that moment on, it was all hell, man. It was all downhill from there. I was bugged the fuck out, man. I was spaced out for a while, I started seeing demons everywhere, man. Like if I'm looking at a shirt, it might be a shirt with Obama on it. It looked like his eyes looking at me. Somebody had a TV on. When I was at home, I feel like the person that's on the TV was talking to me. I was hearing people laughing at me, but none of that shit was happening, man. It was all in my head, man. And the brothers, 2 brothers from Mississippi, came up to check on me. You know, they had flew up. They had took the plane. You know, they took a flight up to Chicago to come and see how I was doing. And they was there to help me, but you know, them demons that was on me had me thinking that they was doing harm to me. A brother would give me some water, I think it's gasoline, you know, just all type of shit, man. And then brother Bara let me borrow a movie called Saved with that Edomite Macaulay Culkin. I'm looking at the cover of that movie, and I'm thinking I'm an Edomite, man. That's how them demons had me thinking, man. I was bugged out for a while, man. You know, all type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I would see a shadowy figure in my room, you know, and he would make noises. He would do all this weird shit, doing push-ups and cracking his knuckles and walking over to me like he finna beat my ass and shit, man. You know, and I'm ready to jump out the window because I'm seeing this shit happening, but it was all in my head, man. And then the thing was, I wasn't getting sleep, you know, so my mental faculties were all messed up. But the point is that, man, all this had happened because I was following Batak, I was talking to him. And then I took the name of the Lord and His Son in vain, man, you know. And, you know, I was all messed up. I couldn't even take a bath, man. I couldn't talk. Like, the Lord made me dumb for a minute to where I couldn't talk, man. Like the spirit, like the demon that was on me tied my tongue. I couldn't talk. And long story short, I started seeing all these things happening to me, or like it's gonna happen to me. People chasing me like I'm about to be stoned or shot, killed. These visions of demons and people trying to fuck with me, you know, run me over and shoot me and all this shit. And I even thought I got fucking set on fire in the house that we was living in, man. And hearing people outside eating and drinking and laughing at me, you know. But all this shit was in my mind, man. None of this shit was even happening because the Lord, He basically gave me the plague of the mind, man, you know. And, you know, so long story short, I ended up in the hospital. All right. And the name of the hospital that I went to, it was in Aurora, Illinois. And the name of it was Presence Mercy Medical Center. And that was spiritual because, you know, the Lord's presence, even though, you know, hey, man, I was out of it, His presence was still there. And he was showing mercy, man, you know. But, you know, I'm in the hospital. They had diagnosed me with schizophrenia because they said I was hallucinating. And, you know, so I was admitted to the hospital. And, you know, when they put me in the hospital bed, it was an Edomite that was next to me on this ventilator, on this breathing machine. But I could see the demons that was on him, man. And they was laughing at me. And, you know, and why that happened, you know, it was a man that had walked in. He came out of nowhere, and he was a Jake, man. And he calmed me down. And as soon as he came up in there, that demon that was on the right to me, that was in the Edomite, he had calmed down, man. He wasn't doing shit. And the Jake that was talking to me, you know, he had came in. He was wearing like a janitor suit, you know, but he was talking to me, and he had said, you know, that the Lord is all about His name, man. And he was talking to me about the name, how the Lord, when He was in Egypt, you know, when He had Israel in Egypt, He delivered Israel out of Egypt. He had magnified His name. You know, he had magnified His name, and He had a great name when He brought Israel out of Egypt. And he kept fighting to make me remember the name. He said some people call the Lord this, some people call Him that, some people call Him Jehovah, some people call Him Yahweh. And while he's saying this, the names appeared on His clothes, man. And it was shining bright like jewelry, man. You know, the name of the Father, I believe, was on His collar, and the name of the Son was on His sleeve, man. You know, so I'm looking at the names shining on Him, and you know, He said some people call Him this, some people call Him that. And the moment I said Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that's when he said, so you do know the name. And He walked out, man. You know, and everything was still and normal, so to speak. But I didn't completely get back to normal till after like 5 months, man. You know, when I went down to Texas and the Lord fully had me get my mind right, man. You know, I had weaned off the meds that Esau put me on, because they put me on psychotropic meds that you say they give crazy people, you know. And that all happened to me, man. That was all the terror of the Lord, man. And what that showed me is how serious the name of the Lord and His Son is, how true it is, you know, and how serious this truth is, man. you know, and I'm going to get a couple more scriptures and I'm going to close this out. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So can't nobody save you from the Most High once the Most High get your ass, man. Can't nobody deliver you from the Most High's hand. So it was brothers that was helping me and stuff like that, and it was trying to help me, but they couldn't really do anything for me because it was all spiritual, and the Lord, he was punishing me during that time, man, to help me get my mind right, man. The spirit world, the spiritual realm will have it out for your ass, man. You know, it can't nobody help you, man. You know, if you fall out the truth. And this is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. You know, because the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is the king of terrors, man. And he can bring some terror on you that it can't nobody save you from, man. The Lord can take your sanity from you, man. You know, I mean, this thing real, man. And all this shit Esau showed demons in movies and all that. Hey, them same spirits are really out to get us, you know. But, you know, I hope this is edifying. Till the next lesson, I say, Shalom.
Wait, Jake, come here. Come on, you can dance. Yeah, shake it. Come on, baby, shake it.
Come on, man, move them legs, brother. Move them size 13. Some big fucking feet. Shit.
Taking off my shirt.